right? Let's just talk and be 100% honest. The only way we're going to make it past this tough spot is with 100% truth and honesty. You can't do it. You have the ability to do it, but you haven't done it. And for those people who have not done their work, for those people who have not tapped into their greatness, for those people who have not gotten past the level of mediocrity, for those people who are still lazy, you don't understand any of this. You think the world is for you. You think you can go out here and just kiki and ha-ha with everybody and they're your friend. That is not how it works in real life, dear. Not at all. When you recognize the power of your greatness that comes with responsibility, you can no longer go into spaces you used to go into. You can no longer hang around people you used to hang around. If the level at which you're operating does not run, not even close, if it doesn't run parallel with where I am, you have to go. It does not mean you're a bad person. It just means I'm so laser focused that I recognize an obstacle when I see one. And again, if you are not going the same speed, the same direction, if you and I are not rolling and we're running parallel, what are we here for? You came to Bali to chill, to have a good time. I came to Bali to set up a studio. I came to Bali to set up a studio, okay? I came to Bali to set up a studio. You came for vacation. I came to get work done, okay? You came for vacation. We're not the same, dear. We're not the same. So you got to recognize, you have to recognize that. You see what I'm saying? You got to make the main thing got to be the main thing. It's that level of discipline. It's that level of tenacity that fucks people up every single time. So unfortunately, I know I'm not normal. I can't walk into normal spaces. I can't. I can't. Everything I do, how I think, how I roll, how I work is on a different level. And I recognize that. And nothing's stopping me from that. Y'all talking about how the men look in Bali. I'm plotting out the chicken Bible and how I can make $2.5 million in my first year. Okay? You asking me how the men look in Bali. I'm in Bali working on the chicken Bible cookbook trying to figure out how to get it to 2.5 million once I launch it. Girl, we ain't the same. Girl, we think about things very differently. Okay? We think about things very... So that's what I mean when I say, like, I have to be careful of the spaces that I show up in. And again, I want you to understand, like, I'm not walking around thinking I'm arrogant. I'm not walking around here thinking that I am the shit. Because there are people who can do what I do much better than me. There are people who can cook, I'm talking about, and cook much better than me. And I recognize that, right? But I'm blooming where I'm planted. Lord, have mercy. My God. I am blooming where I'm planted. I wasn't planted over there. Huh? I done got one. Look at this air conditioner on. I wasn't planted over there. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't planted over there. I wasn't planted back there. I wasn't planted up there. I was planted right here, right? So that means that I have to bloom where my response, flower ain't got but one job, and that's to bloom. You ain't got to bloom in somebody else's orchard. You ain't got to bloom in somebody else's garden. And just because another flower in somebody else's garden blooms earlier and brighter than you does not mean that your bloom is insignificant. You are blooming where you are planted. The danger is, here's the danger, wanting to bloom in a place that you aren't planted. There's your danger. Your danger lies in wanting to bloom in a place where you weren't planted. That's where you get in trouble. So that's what I mean when I say we're two different people. Like I'm not, I'm not here to play with you. You see what I'm saying? I'm taking this very seriously. I recognize the opportunity. I recognize what's here. I recognize what's going on. And I'm not here for jokes, shits, and giggles. So if that means that I do this whole thing alone without ever making one friend, I don't need one. Because he says, lo, I will be with you. All you gotta do is bloom. And lo, I will be with you. All you gotta do is shine. And lo, I will be with you. All you gotta do is grow. And lo, I will be with you. That's the only level of confirmation I need in my life. Good morning. Good morning. All you got to bloom where you planted. That's it. Good morning. Now, that's a word you can live off of right there. You can go to bed tonight knowing that tomorrow when you get up, it's Monday. In fact, if I were you, tonight is, what's this, Sunday night in America? I was going to cook live tonight, but I'm not ready, so I'm going to do it tomorrow. If I were you, tonight, I would write down where you want to bloom. Get it out of your head, get it out of your mind, get it out of your brain, and get it onto a piece of paper. Where do I want to bloom? That's what the title should be. Where do I want to bloom? And then you ask yourself, where do you want to bloom? The reason this is important to get out of your brain and then to get it out into the atmosphere is because I don't know if you recognize this, but there are forces that are fighting for you not to win. There are forces that are fighting for you not to be successful. There are forces that want you dead. When you declare a thing out loud and you say this thing in public, what happens is every single force that is coming against you has to do one thing, and that's fall under submission to what you say. Every single force, when you declare it, because here's the thing, if you can think it, you already believe it. When you put it out into the atmosphere, it's for every force that wants you to fail. Oh no, we will succeed. Every force that doesn't want you to do well, oh no, we will succeed. Every force that wants you dead, oh no, we will live. You got one job, and that is to bloom where you are planted. That's it. One job. That's it. Bloom where you planted. That's it. Jesus. Well, good morning. Well, good morning, everyone. Well, good morning. Happy, what's today? Monday from